Hello and welcome back to Just Bernie's Adventures. So today we are actually taking you on a little beach and church hopping all around the area of Chania, and we're actually going onto the part where the airport is, and it's not an island, but you know, it sticks out a bit more. So we're actually traveling around there, sort of popping into some of the beaches, coming out, and yeah, so far this is the first end, which is actually by the military end. And look at that sea. Isn't it just gorgeous? So we're gonna head all the way round this way, and we're gonna find ourselves onto our first beach stop. This first beach is called Lutraki. And then literally 5 minutes after coming off of a busy beach on a Sunday afternoon, you come to this complete emptiness and still. We soon headed back to that sea though. We couldn't resist the colour of that deep blue beautifulness. I've never actually been along this coast before, and it really is incredible. Just look at that. Breathtaking. This part of our walking, hopping in the car, in and out, took us to all the beautiful little churches. I literally just typed in all the churches on the peninsula, and we just kept on going to all of them. It was great. And I always like to look inside. The thing I like about these churches is that they're simple. And the setting for that church is spectacular. Now this bay is absolutely beautiful. You can walk all the way down the gorge, and then you go for a nice little dip at the bottom. But I have to say, it was really busy, so we did miss this out this time, but I certainly will be back. Then we visited the two famous monasteries on the peninsula. We didn't make it down to the third one because unfortunately dogs weren't allowed, but that'll be another time. But the views from here were truly incredible. And I did make it down to the first old ruins. This beach is now called Stavros Beach. And from this part where you can see in the video, you can actually walk around that mountain stroke hill, and that will bring you to the monastery on the sea that we didn't actually manage to make. And just as the sun was going down, we continued all the way along the coast, stopping off for the odd little swim. There was one beach that was so busy, the traffic was virtually at a standstill, which, you know me, I'm not that keen on busy places, so we avoided that one. If you haven't yet explored the Chania Peninsula, then I certainly would recommend it. It was a lovely afternoon. We were just beach hopping and in and out of the churches, and then towards the monastery as well. A thoroughly enjoyable day. And there we have a wonderful tour of all the beaches, well, say all, most of the beaches, a lot of the churches, the monasteries, all on the peninsula just outside of Chania. This is where I'm going to say goodbye. The sun is just setting behind me, and I'm heading back to Chania now. So from Just Bernie, bye.